welcome back to my channel. This is Balancing Life with Bree. Today I'm going to be doing a video which is like a scheduled Sunday and a what I eat in a day video combined. So I'm going to try to do my best to start recording me making the meals and then showing you guys the ingredients that you need for the meals and then giving you guys like a couple meals with videos throughout like once or twice a month maybe. I'm going to do my best to try to do that. So tonight, it is Sunday night. I'm gonna be making the P.F. Chang lettuce wraps, the copycat version. I am just gonna put this out there. There are two ingredients that I am missing because I bought them last week thinking that I would end up making this, but I had chicken chili for like way too many days in a row, but I didn't want to go to waste, but ended up having two things for this recipe go bad in the meantime. So things that you can add that will zhuzh it up a little bit are scallions, which I do not have, and then shredded carrot, which that also went bad, which sucks. But it's still gonna be tasty, it's still gonna be fine. I'm gonna show you everything else that you're gonna need for this recipe, the first one. So first things first, you're gonna need some ground turkey breast or some ground chicken. I just went ahead and got ground turkey breast this time. I'm normally a ground chicken girl, but I was nervous that Kroger would say they were out, so I don't know, I just got that one instead. And then for sauces, you're gonna need this hoisin sauce right here, some sesame seed oil, light soy sauce, rice vinegar, and sriracha. And then extra little things you're gonna need is garlic. I finally got my big thing of garlic. There was a saga. They said they didn't have it last week and it was traumatizing because if you guys have been watching me at any point in time, I love garlic and I use so much of it. You're gonna need some ginger. Sorry, the lighting isn't the best right now. I'm working with what I got. Some water chestnuts, which these totally make the recipe. I think they're so good. And then some butter lettuce leaves. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this recipe. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm gonna do with measurements and all that jazz. And I hope you enjoy. First things first, you're gonna spray your pan with some Pam spray. I always do this to make sure my chicken doesn't stick. I do say chicken because that's what I normally use, but like I said earlier, I am using ground turkey. There's not that much of a difference. I just personally prefer ground chicken over ground turkey. Next, once your meat is cooked and drained, you're going to want to add your garlic and ginger and cook for about another 2 minutes. After that, typically this is where you would add the green onions, chopped carrots, and water chestnuts, and then stir that together. So there's two different ways to make this. She did everything in a mixing bowl, but when I make this, I just go ahead and put it all together. So then after that, you're going to see me mix the hoisin sauce, soy sauce, rice vinegar, sesame seed oil, or the sesame oil, and the chili paste or sriracha. And then I'm gonna mix it all together and let it cook until it's combined. Okay guys, so disclaimer if you're following along. So in the original recipe, which I will link in the description box, she does that sauce like off to the side and then coats all the meat with the sauce. I just pour everything in. I think it makes it easier and it's less dishes and it literally tastes the same in my opinion. But if you are like a rule follower, make sure you're doing that. If you're following along, make sure you do that. Also, now I'm going to be taking my butter lettuce and I'm going to be washing the leaves off. I will say, I think I'm going to freeze the leftover of this, and I know you can't freeze, obviously, like butter lettuce. So I've had this plain by itself before, and it's really, really good. Just in a bowl, eating it out of a bowl, or you can buy some shredded lettuce and eat it like that with it as well. But tonight for actual dinner, I'm going to be using the buttered lettuce, so I'm gonna rinse that off, plate it up, and show you what it looks like. Hi guys, so I'm on to the second recipe of this video. It is Monday night and I'm going to be making a Crunchwrap Supreme, air quote, Taco Bell dupe. So first things first, I have my Laura's lean ground beef. This is the 96.4. This is the one that I use every single time. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think it tastes absolutely amazing. And then for my taco seasoning, I'm using real Taco Bell seasoning. It's 15 calories per 2 tablespoons. Literally not that bad on calories. I do not count my seasoning as points because I just think that's silly. If you want to count them, go ahead and count them. That's just the way I do things. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook this up cook up the meat first, then add the Taco Bell seasoning. And then it's pretty easy from there. Basically, I'm just gonna add anything that I want, but I'm gonna show you exactly how I make it, exactly what I put in it. So let's get going. Okay guys, just like the last recipe, what we're gonna do is start off by spraying our pan with some Pam. So you're gonna cook up the meat. Like I said, I use the Laura's Lean ground beef. That is my absolute favorite. And I've also switched over to the Taco Bell seasoning instead of using the low sodium because basically they're almost the exact same. Okay, so the meat is cooked. I have it right here, and I'm going to drain the excess, like fatty whatever juice, I don't really know. And then I'm going to add the Taco Bell seasoning, and I'm just gonna follow the instructions. So what does that want? 3/4 cup of water. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay guys, so for my crunch wrap, this is how I'm going to assemble it. First things first, I have my carb counter, La Banderita tortillas. Oh my gosh, my brain. They're 45 calories per tortilla, and I believe they're 1 point. I will make sure to double check that for you. And then I'm gonna add some salsa. This is the Private Selection restaurant style salsa. I really, really like this salsa. It's like Kroger brand, but it's super good. I'm gonna add some sour cream. This is just the light sour cream. Some Fritos mild cheddar cheese. Some diced onion. I went ahead and just bought the pre-cut because I wanted to make my life easier. Some Tostito scoops crunched up. And then some fat-free refried beans. These are like super, super hot, but oh my gosh, guys, refried beans are like my jam, legit. And then obviously the meat that I just cooked. So I'm gonna bring you down, show you how I'm going to assemble it, and then show you how I cook it. It's not pretty, okay? It's not a pretty thing. It gets gooey and gooey and messy, but I love it. So I'm gonna get cooking. Okay guys, so as you can see, I just flipped it so it's nice and crispy. To get that nice crispiness on it, I add Pam. That's all I do. I'm not adding oil or anything like that. I just add Pam. So this is almost done. Not a lot of the stuff fell out. I thought it was gonna do that for a second, but listen to that sizzle. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay guys, so here's the final product. It's still so hot. It is so, so good, and I'm just gonna pair it with some extra beans on the side. But this is my dinner. Super easy to cook up. Yet again, I'm all about easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Hey guys, so the next recipe I'm gonna be doing is WW Pound Toppers Chicken and Dumplings. So typically I would make this in a crock pot, but I'm gonna try it in the Instapot. She does have Instapot instructions. And I need to knock this out kind of quick because it is Friday night. It is my no truck Friday, but I want to like set myself up for success basically and make it for Saturday and Sunday, and then maybe even leftovers on Monday, some for the freezer, whatever. So I'm gonna run through the ingredients in the Instapot and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so as you guys know, I just moved in here. So some things that I think I have and then I just end up not having it. And you just gotta roll with it. So when I originally got all the ingredients to make this recipe, I didn't get celery because I was doing click list. and it just freaked me out. I didn't want them to get like bad celery. So it already has veggies in it. I'm like, will the celery make that much of a difference? Probably not. So I didn't get the celery, and then I also don't have dill, which is fine because there's not a lot of dill in the recipe, so I'm not that worried about it. I will have the recipes linked in my description box if you want dill. You know, girl, boy, put the dill in it. Anyway, so let me get this out of my sink because I forgot to de-thaw it. But I have my chicken breast right here. I'm gonna cut this up into bite-sized pieces. And then I have my mixed veggies. So this is just green beans, carrots, and corn. That the whole bag is gonna go in. I have my diced onions. Some chicken broth. This is a 34% less sodium. A can of 98% fat-free cream of chicken. Some pepper and some salt. There will be other things added later on. This is just what I'm going to add at the moment. So I'm gonna bring you guys down, show you guys the Instapot, how I'm putting everything in there, and let's just get going.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time. I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn.
Okay, so I put the lid on my Instapot. I have this set to the like cooking portion of it. The lid is locked and loaded on there. So basically the thing that's kind of confusing is that on her page, she says only 5 minutes, and I don't think the chicken's gonna cook like that. I feel weird not talking to you. I don't think the chicken's gonna cook like that. So I read like under people's comments and they said that they were doing it for 25 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll let you know. Okay, so Instapot has cooked. It's done its full thing. I let it sit like once it's done for 10 minutes, and then I release the air myself. Now I'm going to add 2 cans of the Campbell's cream of chicken. This is 98% fat free. I'm gonna add that in, and then I'm gonna cut up some biscuits, and then I'm gonna add that in and cook it for 4 more minutes. That is what I read somebody do on her blog, so we're gonna try it. Whew, the Instapot scares me sometimes, guys. It's like a scary beast. But this looks pretty good in here so far. Looks freaking hot. So let me bring you down, pour this in, let's get going.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want.
Slowly releasing the pressure. I started doing this honestly a couple minutes ago. It's just like super pressurized for some reason. So here she is in all her glory, depressurizing. So I wanted to show you what it looked like once it was done. This has been in the fridge. Ta-da, chicken and dumplings. I did put it in the fridge, and then I put another portion in the freezer to have and like thaw and cool out. So the biscuits are in there, chicken's in there, everything's all done. It smells so good, guys. This is literally one of my favorite things to eat. And I did have a little bowl of it yesterday. It is a couple days later than when I finished the video, because I thought I finished filming it, but apparently I didn't. But that's where my brain's at right now. But this is my second container of this. I did eat a small bowl yesterday for lunch, just so you guys know. So I've tried it, tested it, and it is delicious. So that kind of wraps up the 3 recipes that I'm showing you guys this week. If you guys like videos like this one, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. Come hang out with me. And as always, I just want you to remember that every day is a new day to pop, lock, and drop those pounds. Bye, guys.